It's up to you to save Tokyo.
From its eerie teaser trailer to its foreboding gameplay reveal at the PlayStation 5 reveal event, fans will be forgiven for thinking Ghostwire Tokyo was meant to be a survival horror experience. At the time, so about 1 year ago in June 2019, Ghostwire Tokyo was one of the most interesting games I could have ever seen throughout the year. It released a teaser trailer at the Bethesda conference that, even though showed no gameplay, attracted a lot of people and gained millions of views from its teaser trailer only. The latest title from Tango Gameworks not only features some nightmarish visual design, but also boasts our legend Shinji Mikami in an executive producer role, leading many to believe fans were getting the experience in the same vein as The Evil Within or Resident Evil. The Ghostwire Tokyo teaser, as seen here, takes a realistic art style at first, but it quickly becomes more mystical and elusive in nature. Man in skull mask, mystical abilities, and more can be seen towards the end of the trailer, which ends with the likely protagonist stating "Don't fear the unknown, attack it." It all looked pretty creepy and mysterious as they intended at the time. However, a new interview seems to confirm that the upcoming AAA game will not be as steeped in the survival horror genre as many might think, with the game's creative director Kenji Kimura stating that Ghostwire Tokyo is actually just an action-adventure. The reveal comes from a recent interview with IGN in which Kimura dived into some deeper details of the title, including its tone and genre. When it revealed the gameplay trailer, now said to be an action-adventure, it's like everyone forgot about it. I mean, the game looks really good, the fighting looks awesome, and it's filled with unique environments that I cannot wait to explore. But this was just not what and I think other people expected, and I think there is a reason for that, even though they didn't really publicly said it. Before I start with this, here's the official description of the game. A cataclysmic event has struck the city, causing the disappearance of 99% of its population. In the wake of this inexplicable vanishing, a shadowy and nefarious group has set up shop within its boundaries, and spirits wander the now quiet streets with unknown intent. Armed with a number of upgradable, supernatural elemental abilities, you will purge Tokyo of the spirits roaming its streets. You will also solve the mystery behind the disappearances and return the city to its former glory. The game is coming to consoles exclusively for the PlayStation 5 and will also be available on PC when it launches in 2021. Now, the reason people forgot about it, which is already known to the public, is because Ikumi Nakamura, the creative director of Ghostwire Tokyo, has left the studio without not one reason given, and after that simply tried not to talk about it anymore. Before our very abrupt dropout of the company, the game's description was completely different than as of right now, and it was reportedly a much different game than the classic adventure we're seeing here. After strange disappearances in Tokyo's population, it's up to you to uncover the source and purge the city of a strange new evil. Armed with your own mysterious spectral abilities, you will face down the occult, unravel conspiracy theories, and experience urban legends like never before. Like is said here, it will feature the occult and conspiracy theories, which Ikumi, the past creative director, is pretty fond of and knows a lot about these. Maybe they weren't happy with the direction Nakamura was taking the game in with this, hence are leaving the studio and having a new creative director. The game still looks really good in my opinion. I would have to see more though, but I might definitely be getting it when it releases. Ghostwire Tokyo is now mainly an action-adventure game, but there are elements of survival. But these are not elements that one would expect in the horror genre. That's not to say that players won't be experiencing anything unsettling, however, with the game director adding, because we are using Japan as the setting, we hope to deliver an experience packed with mysterious and spooky elements, based on Japanese yokai folklore, fables, urban legends, and famous scary stories. Naturally, this might come as a surprise to some fans, with many assuming the game would fall more in line with the survival horror experiences this director helped pioneer throughout his career. The team working on this wants the player to feel like a badass, spellcasting, high-tech ninja exorcist defeating countless evil spirits. In order to achieve this, they chose intricate, deliberate hand gestures as the primary weapons instead of simple guns. Unlike guns, the gestures allows the team to put a lot more movement and personality into the player action, as the player's hands are organic extensions of the character. This system is unique to Ghostwire. Its charity meets magic. Often magic casters have this image of not being physically strong. That isn't the case with Ghostwire. In Ghostwire, you're casting magic with martial arts movements. As you saw in the gameplay trailer, Tokyo has been lovingly rendered in Ghostwire and features location players may already be familiar with, but depicted in new and different and maybe a tad spooky ways. The streets are now quiet. Spirits wander the living world. Walking through a tight alleyway might give you a view into the surreal other side. It's a very different way of seeing the city. For Kimura and the rest of the Tango team, it was important for Ghostwire to lean into what Tokyo is renowned for, mixing the old and the new in breathtaking and surprising ways. The supernatural forces in the world of Ghostwire Tokyo are made up of evil spirits known as the Visitors that you must vanquish to save the city, according to the PlayStation blog, which outline the types of enemies you will face in the game. The types of evil spirits include the Ame Warashi, sorry for pronouncing it wrong, which manifest as a young child in a yellow raincoat. Derived from the powerful emotions of sadness caused by being separated from his parents, as well as his innocent yet mischievous spirit, this visitor will call for help and bring forth fellow spirit when it feels threatened. There is also the Shiromuku, a traditional type of pure white wedding kimono, and though she may appear to be a bride, this visitor is actually a physical manifestation of powerful emotions. And now the Kusishaki, a strong and agile opponent capable of closing distances quickly to get at you with her large scissor blades. Be careful if she asks you if you find her attractive. There are no right answers there. The game is console exclusive to the PlayStation 5 and will utilize the PS5 3D audio system. Tango is particularly excited with the possibility of players experiencing the modern yet visitor-filled city with 3D sound, said Kenji Kimura, game director. This version of Tokyo is not a version you've ever seen or heard before. In Ghostwire Tokyo, you'll hear and encounter sounds that you normally would not hear in the city in real life. The team's hope is that with the 3D sound, you will feel compelled to seek out and identify what's causing those sounds you hear. So make sure you guys let me know what you all think of Ghostwire Tokyo in the comments below, and make sure to drop a like on this video for more gaming news, and subscribe to stay tuned. Thanks to Pedro Oliveira and Jiggly Boy for being a master member on the channel. You can become a survivor member for 99 cents only. It'll support me and the channel as a whole. Thanks for watching.